Hey guys, Lake Travis Mobile Glass here. Today we are going to be working on a Mercedes Sprinter 2500, as you see. We're going to do windshield repair. I said 2500. Looks like we have kind of a combination half moon star break up there. See if we can take a better look at it. Check it out from the inside as well. The customer said that it's been there for a couple years actually, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. It's always best if we can work on them, you know, within a couple days or even the same day that it happens. Dirt and microbes and so forth can get in there, especially when it rains, and well, that can mix with the resin and kind of leads to a more noticeable repair. It won't diminish as much, but we're going to do our best. We'll see how it turns out. I'll show you each step along the way. Thanks for watching. Okay, now what we've done here is cleaned up the windshield so you can get a better look at it. I also put a mirror on the inside. So next up we have a Dremel drill with a glass bit, very small glass bit, and we're going to drill right in the center, right where the rock hit, the crushed area, right in the very center. We'll drill that out, and that will allow us to inject resin, like liquid glass, into that area, and we'll take it from there. All right, now you can see that we've drilled, like, you can see the little remnants of the glass, kind of like dust. Now, we drilled just through the exterior layer of the windshield. So the windshield is glass on the outside, glass on the inside, with plastic in the center. So we're just drilling through the exterior layer, which is broken. The interior's completely intact. It's going to have to really take a hard impact for the interior layer to break, and when that happens, it's not repairable. So now that we've drilled, it's going to allow liquid resin to flow through that area a lot better. So we're going to set up what we call a bridge assembly. So this will adhere to the exterior surface of the windshield with that suction cup right there in the center. And then we have on this end here a stabilizer, just kind of holds it still. And then of course we've got the seal on the bottom of what we call the injector. So that's this like cylinder. And see, there's a hole in the bottom, so we're able to put the liquid resin in there and then basically screw it with this plunger, and that's going to force through pressure that liquid resin into the damaged area. So we'll get that set up and I'll show you the next step. Okay, now we have the bridge assembly set up. The resin is under pressure flowing into that damaged area. As you can see, it's slowly disappearing. It's obviously still cracked. It's just becoming much more difficult to see now that the resin's inside the crack rather than the air. So we'll leave that there for a few minutes, and then we'll apply UV light and cause that resin to go from liquid to a solid, curing, if you will. All right, we have the UV light set up now, so you can see that right there. It's very similar to a black light from a nightclub. Ultraviolet light just accelerates the curing process, causes the liquid resin to harden, and gets us out of here a little quicker than normal. So we'll give that a few minutes, a good 5 minutes or so, and we'll be able to remove the light, obviously, and the bridge assembly, and then we'll be left with a little hole, you know, damaged area right on the surface of the glass. So we'll use a different resin, another step, and we'll use the pit resin. It's harder, thicker resin, and that will hold up against the elements and so forth. When you run your windshield wipers, we don't want there to be a divot. We want the glass to be nice and smooth and even, so you don't get streaking and so forth. Dirt gets in there or whatever. So we use that pit resin. I'll show you that step next. All right, now you can see we have the light on it again, and that plastic square, that's a mylar strip. The pit resin that we put on there right on the surface will drip down, so we have to put that mylar on there to keep it from running. So again, allowing it to harden, give it some time. We'll be able to remove that and clean it up, and clean up the windshield and see the final result. All right, got it cleaned up, all finished. Obviously you can still see it a lot better than it did look. We'll check it out from the inside. 1 second. And there it is. Obviously you can still make out the damaged area, but it does look a lot better than it did. So never invisible, but guaranteed not to spread further. Thanks for watching. You guys need help with auto glass repair replacement, give us a call, 512-240-9121.